Guys, welcome to Cooking with Gigi, and today we are going to do salmon. Yes, salmon. We're going to keep it real tasty, real quick, and real fun. Let's get into it. First, we're going to season it. But before we do, I just thawed out the salmon. It is just fresh salmon, you guys. I'm just going to pat it down. I know it's still some liquid in there because it's almost like kind of halfway frozen. But I want the seasoning to stick on the outside, so I'm going to pat it, okay? And with that being said, that's letting you guys know, yes, you can start cooking when food is frozen. Okay, you don't have to wait. So we're going to hit it off with a little bit of lemon pepper and some Old Bay, okay? I love Old Bay. I'm going to put a lot because salmon, you cook it on both sides, you guys, but you season it on one side. Don't season that silver side. That seasoning is not going nowhere in the meat. You can, but your main focus is to season this side of the meat, okay? Please for me. And parsley, I'll hold off. Well, I can put a little bit of it right now, just a little bit. You guys can use fresh parsley for all you ballers. Go ahead. I'd rather get the sound. I'm the type of person, I try to spend a nice buck on the meat, and I just go cheap with the seasonings and everything else. You know what I mean? And that's one of my tactics of, eating like a baller, and I'm not. And here we have our pan. I've already started warming it up. We're gonna add as much as butter as you want, you guys. A teaspoon, a tablespoon. I would say a nice amount so it won't stick. Oh yeah. In fact, feisty mode, I see. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is take this salmon. Let me move the butter around a little bit. Okay. Face down on this side, okay? And you're gonna let that cook for at least about, I wanna say about 5 to 7 minutes. And then we're gonna flip it and do the same thing. Share a quick tip with you guys. I'm gonna put a top on mine, and by it being still kind of frozen and it's holding a lot of water, even without that being done, and it's just regular defrosted, thawed out salmon. My mouth is watering, it is. But it's salmon, it holds a lot of water. So what I'm gonna do is this is my tip that I do for my salmons. I like my salmon cooked, but I also like it juicy. Salmon can get dry if you don't cook it right. So I'm just gonna hit it with some lemon. It smells really good right now. And we're gonna sit it on mid-low and let that sit, you guys, for at least 7 to 5 minutes. We're gonna flip it, and I'll get the pasta sauce. And all I'm gonna use is some leftover ragu I had from last week's pasta, and the same seasonings. Okay, this is a real easy, quick meal. You don't have to put any extra thoughts to it. If you want to add extra stuff, do so. But for me, I'm going to keep it quick and tasty and get this belly full. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of butter in there. Now, I can't tell you how much. It's like a teaspoon of butter, but I have look how big that pot is. You get what I'm saying? So for you might have a huge pot. It just different, it's different each time. Especially on the serve count, it can be very different. So we're gonna swirl that butter around, okay? We're gonna add some minced garlic, just a little bit. And what you're doing is just basically getting that flavor out of that minced garlic, okay? You want to kind of cook it and just kind of pull that flavor out of it. Gonna hit it off with a little salt and a little pepper. Swirl this around a couple of times. And we're going to add just a little bit of lemon juice. Smells good. Now, we're going to add as much as sauce as you want. I'm doing a small pasta. It's just me and my baby girl, okay? If you guys have any garlic spread in your house, I recommend highly that you use it. I could have used this, but I forgot. But anyways, just swivel this around. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of parsley. Get that in there. One more thing, you guys. Okay, what we're gonna do now is turn this down. And I'm just gonna add some provolone. I'm only down a slice left, I think. I've been so bougie with this provolone, y'all. I could have used regular white cheese, but it's up to you. You can use whatever cheese you want, any white kind you want. You can even use yellow, but it's not gonna be picture cute, but it'll still be good. So kind of just let that sit in there. And put a top on there. And let's flip this salmon. Okay, let's see what we got here. So far, so good. I'm gonna do a knife check. Yeah, it's about mid-drift done. It's more rough on this side, but at the bottom it's pretty much done. Let's flip it and see how it looks. Woo. That looks delicious. Look at that, you guys. That salmon looks bomb.com. And what's going to happen is we're going to let that side cook. We're going to give it like a little bit more butter because on that side, you want it to fry kind of a little bit. I should have floured. Sometimes you can flour that side. I don't like to flour it on both sides if I do that. You can do this with even the cheapest salmon you can find, as long as it's fresh raw salmon. Okay, you guys. Let that fry with the top off for about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. Look at this. Nice and cheesy. It's gonna go right over our linguine. I just bought some linguine to put it on with. That looks good, you guys. It's so cheesy. And it's pretty thick too now. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes and it's pretty much done. But to secure the bag, I'm gonna slap this top on because I don't want it to singe and burn because it's not a lot of oil. It's not even oil, it's butter. So I'm just gonna turn it down for the remaining. So basically, you're just putting it in the pan with some butter, letting it cook on each side for 5 to 7 minutes. With the top on, add a little bit of lemon juice if you want, add a little water. I wouldn't suggest it because this particular salmon holds water, like I said. So let that sit. Even now, it's almost probably just about done. So 7 to 5 minutes on each side, you guys, okay? There you guys have it for my Cajun salmon pasta. I just basically seared the salmon, fried it for those who don't understand that. And it's not nothing wrong with that because I just learned that term myself. All right. You see me make the pasta. I just dropped it on top of some linguine, hit it off with some of that obey and whatever little sprinkles of parsley on top, 2 lemons on the side, and voila, there you have it. That's like, you guys, like a $10, between $10 to $30 plate. And we made this for $8, not even that much. And then I still have a big chunk of pasta big chunk of salmon left. In other words, I still have food left. And with all of that being said, you guys, I might warm up some of my leftover Red Lobster biscuits and hit it off with this and have a cool, nice, dehydrated day. You guys have a blessed one. Do not forget to thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell on the right hand corner when you do so. Don't forget to leave a comment and don't forget to stay cool, you guys. It's really hot out there. Stay hydrated. With all of that being said, without further ado, you guys have a blessed one. Love you guys. Mwah.